Right now, I'm too wavy. You can save me. I meditate on a daily to keep saying I'm going on my mind. I'm going crazy. I think it might be my season. I'm elevated. Every day like my birthday. Bring the cake in. Bring the cake in. Bring the cake in. I feel good.
There we go, baby. And if you wondering if I hate you, hey. That nigga know what the fuck he did. Duh. I can't hold this motherfucking mic open. The big shit. Episode 20. 20, child. I've been committing and trying to keep it going, and we don't need to hear it. Let me turn me down a little bit. We don't need to hear it. We don't need to hear how we need to be going live more. We need to blog more. We busy, baby. We getting degrees. And as much as I want to be like, I'm taking a break, y'all, until I graduate, I'm going to keep pushing through. And giving you Ricky and the best version of me at the moment. because that's all I can do. And people still DM me saying my page is the reason, they keep going and never stop. And I'm not, because who gonna check me, bro? The things that we're ready to get into, because we're gonna get into some things. Child. I don't know what they've been going all over the internet saying. Megan, the Bigfoot stallion, big old freak. Bigfoot, big old sneak. They said her boyfriend is breaking up. They broke up. It was a domestic violence case or something. Partisan from saying it's the boyfriend. He is silent. But the trolls was all over the internet and all over Megan's page saying that there was no photos of him, there was no birthday shout outs. And these social media relationships, they get taken really serious. So when people don't see them all together, we automatically assume. Well, we haven't seen them since Megan's graduation in December. We automatically. But let's just say he don't live in the country. I don't know why they talking about this, because people don't know what they talking about. Megan has no music out with some damn body lick, because we know that's what she's about, and she's a vibe. So big ups to Megan, and hopefully her boyfriend didn't leave her like Tori did, because we know she don't know how to choose men, and we know she like the men she chose for her record label. Just the men she surround herself with are not the best choices. So we hoped that this one wasn't the right one, the same case, and this was the right one. Hey, kitty, come get this kitty. T.I. and Tiny we're back in the news, according to Shekinah. Why does Big Piggy still run her mouth? Shekinah is saying that they were very disrespectful to her, a whole friendship, and like she's just coming out saying things about it, and that for me, it's part of the reason nobody's really taking her seriously. Shekinah, you were down with the shit. It's the same broken record nowadays. Now that you and China not friends no more. Now she's this horrible person. Now T.I. was this horrible person. We always knew that he was the reason that you wasn't on T.I.'s Family Hustle. We always knew that he didn't like you. We always knew T.I. was misogynist and disrespectful towards women, period. That's why he put the mollies in the drinks, allegedly. That's Shekinah for you coming out saying that T.I. was disrespectful to you, saying that you were the help, and why was the help in first class, and he harassed you. Shekinah, according to Shekinah, T.I. harassed her for years. And okay, we understand that, but we also wanted to be there to support you when it was happening, so that these people could be held accountable, because that's the problem now with these stale ass teas. Nobody want to drink that shit. Y'all coming here years later was talking about shit that y'all could have been put to rest. Like, Me Too really gave these bitches balls. She said that they wanted her to fight Bernice, and like when T.I. was cheating with Bernice, allegedly. We know it was the truth, but the tease that they wanted her to fight Bernice. You can't fight. You can't even ride bikes, according to that clip that be floating around here on VH1 when you and Tiny had that show. Tiny, clap back at your ass, because we ain't heard shit from Tiny ever since the cases have gone to court. What I need from you is please don't drug me. I need to understand it, Miss Harris. But like we said, it's the same old record, and we really don't want to keep on revisiting that storyline. We hope she kind of gets the help she needs in the mental institution suitable to her. I'm glad that, she can still model for that plus size company. But someone I don't see it for is Jim Jones and his mother. Now, I usually don't talk about people's mamas because it's disrespectful. But when the lines get blurred so much that you don't even know who's the mother and who's the son or what's going on, are they fucking on that? Yeah, Mama D and Scrappy. We all heard the Jim Jones nasty ass mama tongue kiss her son, Jimmy. And we talking about the same person, right? Nancy Jones. You know, I'm the MOTHER. That's the Nancy Jones we talking about. And we're going to be talking about Nancy Jones. Are you psychotic? Bitch, are you psychotic the way you kissing your man and your son in the mouth? And just being a nasty ass. Are you? I'm going to be a good example of a mother that you can't be. Are you with your raggedy broke ass? Mama Jones, why you kissing your son in the mouth, baby? Because I'm the MOTHER. Nasty. There's no black woman, listen up. At the off at school, have 6, 7. When your little boy is putting his mouth on things other than yours, and vice versa. I do not think Jim Jones wanted to be tasting that pumpkin. He didn't want that pumpkin cash. She didn't even want that pumpkin cash. That's why she was giving it to her son. It's toxic. It's so many black women in the community who have toxic relationships with their son in the name of love. Toxic enough to let them still live with them at the age of 35 without having a job or having multiple kids and multiple baby mothers with no streams of income. Very fucking toxic. It's a bigger conversation to be had. Absolutely. Talking about she's a young single mother who taught her son everything. But what about these black boys when they're still children being conditioned to accept this type of sexual abuse from people they trust like their mothers? And this happens in the other ways too. Fathers, uncles, aunties. It's manipulation and it has to stop. It has to be talked about first. And it has to be stopped. Because they can't just act like, yeah, he just turned me down. No, it was inappropriate. And it damn near molestation is borderline with Lil Boosie did with his child by letting him get fellatio. Y'all out here wilding with y'all kids and y'all shouldn't even have any. Chain smoking Nancy, stop what you doing because you one blunt away from a black and mild. I'm hoping that this stops people from just running their mouth and running their business in the streets because, like they say, people tell their business, they get mad when people tell their business. Okay, I said no somewhere. I don't care if you was a 17-year-old mother. My mother was 14 when she had me. She wasn't coming around kissing me in the mouth trying to telling me to kiss any grown person in the mouth at all. Because it was inappropriate. There were other things to be taught. And clearly, that's the reason he ain't married Chrissy all these years. He has no respect for her. He wants to marry his mother, who taught him how to kiss. Chrissy! Chrissy! Molly, 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 Molly. You ain't getting that ring, baby. You ain't getting it. You're not getting one. When it comes to a wedding, you are not getting it. You are not. Maury as me rubbing it in a little bit. I live. You are not. Speaking of you are not, like, oh man, like it's like, why are we even talking about these people? It's a part of the gig, child. Let me just act like I care. Kanye West and Cardi B has been reportedly recording a new song together. Nicki did it first. I didn't know Cardi still rapped. I thought she made kids for Offset or whatever. They shut down what the Balenciaga store. And they should have got some clothes. Both of them be looking a hot trash ass and homeless mess these days. Kanye, you try and be the it girl, but you got an eye, but you definitely missing the T, boo. Proceed with caution. The divorce is coming. And it's gonna bite your ass. It's gonna get you, and you deserve it. No, all this true la la in the way. Blah say blah. Speaking of Cardi, this whore from another slow have continuously made news in the past couple weeks for just random ass shit. The whole thing with Tasha K. She was suicidal. She couldn't make money. You couldn't make money because you became a flop after they did that I Like It Like That and they found out you just a Mexican trend. You're just a stunt queen, baby. Love and Hip Hop was your biggest hit. Like, it was all a dream. When they speak about longevity, I'm not putting you in that conversation, Cardi. But suing Tasha K, a blogger, now that's beneath you. We made a blog. Not about the whole Tasha K thing because we don't give a fuck that much. We hope, everything comes out the way it's supposed to because clearly freedom of speech ain't that free no more. You gotta pay and lawyer fees and some more shit when you say the wrong thing out here. So we moving right along from that part. But Cardi was going at it with Cuban doll. Is it Cuban? Because we sure the bitch probably is shaped like a cube. And she's not from Cuba. According to The Sun, Cardi B and Cuban doll. The streets are talking again about the illiterate sea turtle who slowly but surely replaced J-Lo. They said Archie is doing his thing once again. These whores been going back and forth on Twitter about some dumbass dress that don't even matter. The last time two female rappers came to blows, JT and Lil Uzi was having sex. Make sure y'all read our blogs because we just be dropping. We actually just put this one out there. We didn't even put it on the page. Wikipedia is on Instagram. Wikipedia. What the fuck? I don't even know the damn Wikipedia.blogspot.com. That's it. Period. We fell out of love with Cardi Beef Curtain Pussy Lips when she made the relationship with Offset official. We never saw the partnership as long-standing, but a mere business deal and gone bad. You had how many kids by him? Just because you had his kids don't make you invincible to his ways. The same ways that cheated while you was pregnant said, be careful with me, but couldn't even use a condom. So what's the beef, girls? It's always has something to do with Twitter and dick. BT said, I can't even read this shit with the font. After a Cardi fan account responded to the above post with a video of Cardi displaying support of Cuban, Cardi responded, asked me why they hate me. They don't have a reason. What was the reason? Just bandwagoning. It's cool though. Everyone that ever hated never succeeded, she said since the deleted tweet. Goodbye. I can't even read that literacy because that's what it was. The blogs that said that these two are building each other's necks, non-existent necks. I don't even know who the fuck Cuban Doll is, honestly. If another rapper named herself Doll, I'm slap the bitch in the name of Barbie. Nicki Minaj really got these bitches wanting to be plastic with no coochie. But I digress. Cuban said, Cardio ain't been running her way since Off the Cheat tried to fuck. So, Off the Cheat still fucking? I can't. I seriously the fuck can't. I am screaming, bitch. These 10-year challenges are taking me outside bar. Like, bitch, that you like, damn, Jay. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. No. Why are you doing all that with yourself? Why are you looking like that 10 years later, baby? Get it together. Skin needs to be still snatched. Just have it together. Be there. I don't see you there. We wanted to take a pivot because we wanted to name this episode Shade. The girls wanted to think they know how to throw it, but we had to try to go back. Hey, boo, we see you in the comments. And tell them, show them. Deliver. And it's not like just... Shay always has context. It's messy. It's not necessarily supposed to hurt, but it's supposed to make a bitch want to say something back to you. Shay has to be quick. Has to be effortless. And if I was you, I would keep some shade queen while I'm thinking I'm about to shade somebody. You will need something on your Rolodex to rely on if you're getting your ass ate. You're going to have that. My secret weapon. If they ever think they're getting you, turn to everybody that's witnessing and get them on your side, bitch. Do y'all see this hoe? Look at her. She's bothered. We don't have to stay unbothered to make a point. Sometimes we have to modulate. And sometimes just by a little flick of the voice, we'll get it all together. It's the inflections. So it's very nuanced. But with practice, you can get it. We like to think of some people like Tamar Braxton, who was bouncing. Got a cheater, you got a cheater, you got somebody that can't keep a job, you got somebody that just want to live off of you. I'm just trying to tell you that this dude right here is totally different. Sometimes you gotta just let it just have it in that way. Which we love, Tiffany. Jim is a fat cunt. Oh, but you think I came here to get your shoes from you? I don't need shit from you. You crazy bitch. Hoops and Pumpkin. They're both lesbians. It's an inner cry, bitch. Sometimes the shit is on yourself. When Wendy came for Rihanna and said, Rihanna is somebody you do, then you get the penicillin. It'd be the side thing. So it's the body language. Sometimes it's the eloquence and the delivery. Ask Phaedra Parks. While you were scrounging through magazines, looking through catalogs, trying to find a fucking baby donor. Child, you didn't know your baby daddy would be an axe murderer or a child molester. But what you will know is he needed $10 to get him a million pizza, so he had chocolate in a cup, so you can have a kid. Now check that. You got to sign, seal, and deliver it. Now check that. It's that. Now what else is going on? Or you just got to take it on down to the queen. I said it. Now what you want to do about it? If I want to say your mother was low down in the gut, I would have wrote it. Miss Nene Leaks. The queen. Miss Nene Leaks. They make them when you got the coins. Like you talking about. I ain't looking for you. When I think about Phaedra, I think about Plain Jane from Athens. You got to know how to throw that shade, baby. Honorary people that know how to throw shade, too. It's Charleston Hernandez who throw that shade. Hey, Maeve. Miss Quad and Miss Mariah over there. They can throw that shade. Hey, girls. Miss Quad. She lost it. I'm the tree. And I will not come off my cherry eye and throw tomatoes with you, sweetheart. I really want to take your whole motherfucking face off right now. Them bitches are so dramatic. I love it. So you gotta know how to throw it. You know how to give it. Give face, give life. Give the people what they came for. If you need any tips, just DM me, baby. And I usually like to do something like the recap. It's been a minute. Child, I think I have been to Florida and to Atlanta since I've been on here. Child, I need to get my life. And if you want, if I hate you, your father too. The recap. What they talking about? I don't see you hoes. Are you Stevie Wonder? My teeth thick as it's summer. I don't see you hoes. Are you Stevie Wonder? My teeth stay hotter than the fucking summer. Spring, late spring, ice cream. We all scream for everything but the vaccine. They always on the sideline. Ain't never on your team. Getting shot by lanes. Talking Tory Lanes. Got the best of Megan. That niggas is begging. What I need from you is please don't drug me. Maybe you could take some Molly. It was tipping Miss Piggy. Don't leave your drinks around me, true criminal for real. And how Jim Jones ballin', they never had a deal. Eating his mama's punkash is the first only meal. That's the only tip we gon' spill. Oh, for fuck's sake, driving me crazy like Kanye. Thought you was spilling me, no more drama like Mary. Buddy fucked around, take her money. Tried to Mariah carry me. Make them get the coins when you got your rounds. Don't make me slap this bitch like Chris Brown. Shooting up any club to the KFC a clown. How'd your kids? How'd yourself? Tiffany had us run to the ground. But she couldn't tell jokes because she can't drive. Went from STD to DUIs. And the news there, I'm hearing so disturbing. Venus Will still a fucking virgin? Girl, go get loose because the time is ticking. I wonder if it's because she was doing the bending. Smoke all your hoes, ashes. I need to scatter. Sleeping with Mary Mang, this how Portia family mattered. I was fucking crazy. I never did that on a beat or nothing. Even read it out loud. I just wrote it and just did it. Rack City, bitch. Rack City, bitch. Couple Ricky, then the shit get sticky, bitch. Everybody talking about I'm in the city, bitch. But I ain't never saying that I'm kidding. It's the recap. That's your wig, black bitch. It's the recap. That's the wig, black. I don't see you hoes. Are you Stevie Wonder? My teeth stay hotter than the summer. I don't see you hoes. Are you Stevie Wonder? My teeth stay fucking hotter than the summer. Bye. Like, that's not it, bitch. We still got a whole half of the show go. The rest of the show goes like this. We still in there. Chris Brown. What you doing? I was just thinking about his career because it was the song that was saying that there was just 16. Is that Run It? Pop It? What the fuck is that? This low ass boy was from it was fucking Kiss with T-Pain. I'ma catch a boy from top of honey. And then what you gotta do, I'm funny. And I know I just turned 18. This nigga was so young at the peak. Had already lost it all, and it was a hard climb back up there. Saying all that to say this, the third baby mama, for what? Chris is just running it. No guidance. You don't even want to come back home. I feel you don't need on your own. That child support is going to... Coke Brown, we don't want you out here making all these babies. These Coke babies. We do love Chris Brown's evolution of his voice. First of all, he went at home and he studied some brandy. He came back to the drawing board and he started over again. And that's when we got some. These hoes ain't loyal. Them vocals ain't loyal. That skin ain't loyal. And them condoms ain't loyal. Cause what is going on, honey? Like Chris and Drake and just everybody just nutting in random hoes. And it's okay now. Like, oh my God. It's just life. The devil is happy. Like, it's really, really dangerous and treacherous out here. And I'm seeing that I need to stay inside. But I still be peeking my head out the window, child. Because at this point, it's always something going on. Like they fucking saying Lala and Carmelo dating. Not Lala and Carmelo dating. Lala and Meek Mill were dating. I said that shit and I said that ain't right. Lala and Meek Mill are dating. I can't even find anything about it online. I scrubbed the ground. I couldn't find shit about that online. But I would not believe it when it comes to Lala. We know that she always in a picture like this. She's everybody's friend. Her and Monica, the top thirstiest people. The thirst is real when it comes to Lala. So when it comes to Meek Mill, I wouldn't be surprised that she get on Nicki Minaj's seconds and everybody else is. And although she's, probably still in the house with Carmelo, still sharing space with them, and Meek Mill is working things out with his baby mother allegedly. I wouldn't be surprised to see Lala and Meek Mill together. Would I care? Not really, but because there's no evidence, we can't really sustain that now, can we? We just wanted to do a Real Housewives of Atlanta watch because nobody else is going to watch it. The ratings last season were the worst it's ever been, and I'm not really expecting that much this season. But it's something about the show that is in my culture. When we talk about shade, this season is going to be Sheree. It's coming back again. For what? We already saw the house. Finally, you did it, and you don't have the fashions. You don't have the storyline. You don't have the man because he's on pro and is it Philly and he's house arrest and he can't film or he doesn't want to. We're really not checking for Sheree anymore at this time. Like we've squeezed all we can get out of that lemon, and at this point, it's a fucking pulp. I'm excited to see Kenya back. I always am. I don't want her to let go just yet. She's a part of the culture of the show at this point. The girl is shady as fuck. She's like, if I had to apologize to everyone in this group, it would take some people in this group longer to grow out their edges. She's a shade one. She's a shady queen. But Candy could go. Candy got a new spinoff, Candy and the Gang, because they like to take you down there in the dungeon allegedly and gang rape you. According to Portia Phaedra, she said she wanted to eat Portia's pussy until she came. That was said on the show. All these things. So when Candy try to always capitalize by having the candy coated click and the dungeon party and the candy gang, the old lady gang, and the candy and the gang show. Keeps always trying to capitalize off of somebody's what they said about her. It still says it about her. Candy, aka Bill Cosby. So Candy and the gang is coming on to the Bravo show. This is right off the heels of Portia Family Matters, letting us know once again Bravo has dropped the ball. Ever since Mimi Leaks left, this shit has been in shambles. We all know that Real Housewives of Atlanta always comes out in November of every year. This is one of the first year, well, second last year actually too, because of COVID. That's what everybody blamed everything on COVID when they want to work. Because of COVID, it was pushed back, and now they're saying it again. But we all know that this is the same production company that produces Real Housewives of Atlanta produces Portia's spinoff and Candy spinoff. So we see how it's going. It's people aren't octopus out here. They're doing one project at a time, and Atlanta will come when it comes, and we will be waiting on it. Is the question. The saddest part of the brand. Marlo finally got her peach, and she's been in the house, and she's the Muncie of the group, raising her nephews. I mean, like, we've been wanting to see that. I mean, at this point, girl. And Drew, who did not impress me enough last season for me to give a fuck. This has been her first role in years, almost 10 years at that, since the TLC biopic. And the newest addition to the show is Tanya Richards Ross. Well, now she's an Olympian. And, like, she's one who I had to go look up to make sure before I talk a little about shit. Tanya had a TV show. I think it was called Glam and Gold or something. Glam and Gold on WeTV with her husband, who's kind of foreign. Apollo. He's kind of foreign. Sonya Richards Ross' husband. He's kind of foreign. It was a head movement for me, Kenya girl. You know what you're doing, you symmetric dummy. He was kind of fine, and it got me stuck a little bit. And I was like, okay, maybe she might be good because her husband kind of fine. We've been missing that some husbands that's kind of fine on that show. First of all, half of them bitches don't have husbands. Let's stop there. Throw them all away and start over with some real wives. And they also said Monietta Shaw, Neo's ex, who was on Atlanta X, is going to join. We don't want her to join. She's boring. No, we don't want Deshaun Snow. No, we don't want Deshaun Snow. Y'all should have learned your lesson. We don't like boring bitches. We don't like Kim Fields. None on our housewives. Keep it where it's at. Off TV. Oh, take it down there I own, child. But from the looks of things, they getting ratchet and ridiculous as well. Y'all saw women who left Atlanta? Yeah, turning up and carrying on. Just when with the host said, Big Pussy Oprah said she wasn't going to do no reality TV with the girls fighting the shit until she had no ratings and shit. Yeah. And then when Tyler Perry said, fuck you, and went to BT, she had no choice. We're going to move right along into Miss Haddish. Tiffany, at that. We got a DUI. We're praying for Tiffany Haddish. I'm glad she's safe. Number one. Number two, she, looked like they said she is. She was living it up, not paying her taxes. And fell asleep behind the wheel, allegedly. They said they believe that Tiffany was under the influence in Georgia, 2:30 a.m. I was in Georgia during the same time as her 2:30 a.m., girl. I'm glad I ain't running to your ass. The end of the damn day. She talking about if she posted bond, but they were suspicious of her being under the influence. Well, she probably was. Who wasn't? It's MLK weekend. But girl, like they said, you're Tiffany fucking Haddish. Why are you driving? We driving because we had to. Why are you driving, Tiffany damn Haddish, girl? You're not that funny. Stop trying to make all these jokes. They said Girl Strips 2 is coming out, and we're just hoping this little case gets Monique a new job. Help some more get back in the door. Ah! because we're completely sick of her. We're fucking sick of Tiffany at the end of the day, and she said she's trying to adopt somebody's child. They're gonna get sick of her too. But I think adoption is a great thing. Anybody who's gonna adopt a child, that's a special place for you. But stop the comedy, girl, because you're not funny, and clearly getting pulled over by the police should be sign enough that God don't like not funny. Venus Williams, you a virgin? Is you a virgin? Because I heard you's a virgin, honey. My first question was, well, is it by choice? Girl, not a virgin. You's a liar. The truth ain't in you. And I only say is it by choice because y'all know when them girls was growing up. I'm not even gonna do this with y'all. Like that Got Milk campaign. Hold on, I'm not even gonna show you. I'm not gonna share my screen because y'all rude and y'all be trying to report people's pages. That's another reason why I feel like I need to follow my backup page, Wikipedia 21 on Instagram, because that page better be gone. So be the fuck out of there. Y'all keep reporting my shit. I just posted something about T.I. and Tiny pink bacon looking ass. And why is it reported? They're out here drugging people. Why my page get reported? Like report their house, bitch. The fuck? Report their badass devil kids out here running amok. This Got Milk picture, like that's something I'm gonna find it on my phone too. But like Venus, Venus. Like, did she have a husband or something? Like, I'm just confused. I'll be lying sometimes. Let me share my screen. Mommy, look on close. You'll never get over it. Stuck in the middle of love. I cannot with this right now, y'all. I was trying to scan my screen, but I'm gonna post it on Instagram because I can't right now. With that Venus, I come find a lot about that online. They probably lying about you, baby. We know you be pussy popping, or at least you be using the strap. You ain't no virgin. We ain't gonna claim that. Portia. Portia need her ass whooped. The way she been beating ass. I don't get it. Portia, why you keep fighting? Why you fighting Dennis? Why Simon was standing right there? When he touched my family. No, you would touch his family by smacking his mother. If your mother was there, you would not have liked somebody lunging at your mama like that. Portia, we know your temper. I can't even get into it. You really got to keep your hands to yourself. What's your job? Didn't you choke him? Did you catch it on the camera? Dummy. Like, you keep on dragging people on TV. Like, this is how many? I can't even keep up. The fourth time for Kenya. She dragged Kenya off the couch over a blowhorn. And I'm not minimizing it, but she let this girl take her to a point where she got up first and got in this girl's face. And I thought that's one thing, the confrontation. And then to reach out and then pull her down on the ground, it's tacky and it's trashy. Like, this is real ghetto. Portia is real ratchet, and she has that anger management problem. You don't want anger management? Well, you need to be. No, you need to be, Portia. Your ass need to stay in there. There's no one class. You need to be anger management for life. You need to go live there. Like, you really got problems, Portia. And I'm trying to just say she was a Gemini because like me, but no. Because the whole Simon thing and then Mary thing, and that's the whole number thing. Because the second occurrence was who? Was it that? Let me see if my math is mathing. Was it Cynthia or Jamie, the assistant. I think it was Cynthia when she kicked you in your pussy. And you was like, fuck you like a dog, bitch. Bitch, baby talking like you like you a dog. That shit had me dead. Cynthia said, everybody be talking like you a dog. Everybody else be calling you dumb and snot, and it ain't nothing wrong. Portia said, they be talking like a dog, bitch. Why was you so motherfucking crunk on that yacht, Portia? The kid was like, get her off. She's crazy. I told you, she's crazy. Get her off. Yes. And then you chasing Jamie to beat her up at Phaedra's Christmas party? When Miss Juicy was there? And Mimi said, Miss Juicy, what are you doing? A damn elf? Those are the good days, baby. Miss Juicy, what are you doing? A damn elf? Portia! Quitting this nation and the housewives to be somebody's fool? Come on, Portia. You selling out your family for this? 7 episodes? A 7-episode commercial. You gotta be kidding me. Like, I'm highly disappointed. And we were rooting for Portia when she left because we was gonna miss her. Like, we know, we just named the lineup for what's to come on this housewife shit. It's the flop. We want Portia back. We even could take Cynthia back with the way this shit is set up. But for Portia to do this with her family, her family's turning on her. They be talking shit about her. They going at it with Dennis, talking about Dennis is a pedophile. He assaulted her little cousin Storm. Is talking all this shit on Instagram. And we know her cousin Storm and Dennis dated first, and for Portia to still have a baby by Dennis was messy in the first place. But Portia always just been looking for a come up, child. We already said that. She had all these Russia assaults on TV, all these opportunistic relationships on TV. It's all just lining up to, like, it's all gonna come crashing the fuck down. Because remember when we met her, it was all coming down. And why are you assaulting Dennis and manipulating people, like trying to manipulate your family, telling them not to talk about stuff? And actually, while I was watching it, I was quite disappointed in the way it seemed as though it was Portia versus production. And production was really not here for Portia's shenanigans. Like, they were like, she was storming off the set, and like they were questioning her and like all that. Questioning the family, still going behind the backs. Like, yeah, Portia, you wanted your own show, now eat it. Because at first I was thinking, yeah, they may have a season 2 with this drama, with the way she was popping up with Dennis. But I'm like, would it be good for Portia? It has not been a good look. Everybody has said that Dennis has been the most likable person on the show, and Portia has been the most unlikable. It's your show, mama. How'd that happen? How you go back and do? How many books have you sold? Like, because wasn't that supposed to be the point? Exactly. Like, because you don't get residuals from these reality shows. So we just want Portia family to really matter. And it had nothing to do with somebody else's husband. Close your legs to married man.